Necrotech Ghastblade. All right, let me get that one blade extension. All right, let's read this wall of text. The Reavers hear the call, echoing in their heads at night across the network that links them to their kin. Ironlich Viscerat has arrived on Valhalla, along with his bloodthirsty lord of the remnants, Scavarith. Deep in Revna's tunnels, the Ice Snake legions gather once more, singing work hymns of a prosperous future. Okay, we need a hymn book now. Need a hymn book. But the Reavers remember, their minds aren't as clouded as those of the Icenek that starved in the days after the Shattering. I like how that's capitalized. Viscerat did not save them. They were not summoned to Valhalla by his claw, but by the Valkyrie. Some even recall being hunted by Scavarith in the debris fields of ruined Noxtorma, marked as the thieves for taking what the Iron Lich claimed as his. Ooh, so there's some rivalry there. Here, they no longer tear each other apart for a taste of Silene. Under Kirion's command, the Reavers are working to build something new, something that belongs to them alone. The Ghastblades are no exception. Their amazing circular saws once tore into former comrades to harvest precious components. Now those same saws cut steel and clear rubble, making way for Kirion's cities to rise. Somewhere deep in their design, there has always been a desire to build, to invent. It has been a long time since it was used for anything but war. Some of Vidar's followers wonder why the Reavers remain in Kirion's camps, why they lend their strength to her efforts and their blades to her defense when their dreadlord has returned. It is not because they have forgotten Ironlich Viscerat. They remember him all too well. They remember what his glorious promises did to Noxtorma, and they will rend bone and metal alike to make sure he does not destroy a second world. There you go. It shows Ironlich Viscerat's all-consuming power and why he's a nice unit on the battlefield there. Okay, anything to say about this? I guess it just talks a little bit about how, for the lore, that these are not tied to Revna. They're allied with Vidar's faction.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives them a reason to strike out on their own. And actually, almost like they're going back to their roots to when they were furry woodland creatures. You know, and there's like some of their voidness. You know, returning
to them.
Oh,
okay. That's why they have an animal skull.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't connect that right away. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
So
now we need the unit that was before these guys, just so we can feel even worse.
We probably already have them, Joe. The furry woodland creatures we have are probably like these guys in the future.
Maybe they're the
Glide Strikers.
I was gonna say the Glide Strikers, because that looks very like not bird, but like fox and like raccoon type of skull. All right, we need to do science about this. Science podcast.
Science. All right, well, let's take a look at the card here. Necrotech Ghastblade. Life of 2, move of 5, range of 1, attack of 4, defense of 3, 30 points, so again, melee. Isonet, common hero, Ghastblade. Oh, okay, it's an actual description. Wild option. So we got a common hero, wild, interesting, medium 5. Has a wild spin special attack, range 1, attack 4. If a Necrotech Ghastblade attacks with wild spin special attack, it must attack all adjacent figures. Okay, even ones you are not engaged with. Roll each attack separately. So that means that means you can strike at Iron Lich, even though he's next to you, because you don't tend to be engaged with Iron Lich. He could just stride right over you. So he's not engaged. So he can strike at Iron Lich whether or not he's adjacent or not. So that's why.
Oh,
it says
that's such an interesting wording. Oh,
It's funny how I got that right away, but yeah, that's the only thing I can think of why that would make sense. So
are
that's
there no other OG units with that type of power?
not with
Because
that
I'm
specific
familiar
wording.
with some VC units that can do
The
that.
little hurricane. I think
Yeah.
the ogre Warhulk was it?
Maybe a little bit, but I think you pay a price with the Warhawk. Monks have the spin to where they can attack people, spinning around. So it's almost
No,
like
I'm talking about the stride. What do they call it?
Iron Lich's stride. You mean?
Yeah.
None of them like that. I don't think we've had anyone like that before.
I mean, going back all those years ago, it seems like the War Council, right? A bunch of people from the VC community, they came in and helped. So many powers that came out in VC are now officially powers in this game. And so I totally forgot that that particular power, because I'm like, is there any other OG units that have that? And like, they don't, because that's a VC power that now the Iron Lich has, and hopefully future units that are so massive can have that power as well to climb over the units. So that type of wording didn't really need to exist beforehand.
Right.
So that's why, because I first read that, I'm like, what does that even mean? What do you mean not engaged with? Forgetting that power exists. That's so cool.
And Justin in the chat is right. It also affects friendly figures too. That would be another thing. So you can't have any.
Oh no, absolutely.
Friends
That's totally understandable. I get that. It's just it was the not engaged with. I'm like, how are you adjacent to something but not engaged with it? So very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. Jeremy, so when it comes to it's funny the interchangeability, but this guy is like 30 points, 2 life. Do you think worth it to get like a bunch of common heroes on your side that is just this figure just starts spinning around, trying to melee everybody? Have heavy melee.
Yeah.
Unit.
Definitely heavily melee. And it's interesting too, because I don't know if you know. What they did is that the arm is interchangeable, so like you have your common, and then if you want to turn that common into a Ghastblade, you snap on the saw onto a common squad member and it becomes the new hero. So I think that's really cool. A really neat feature that Heroscape's never had before is these interchangeable parts. Because I mean, we always have to take wings apart and stuff like that, but like in the middle of battle, you're just like, all right, hang on, give me a second. I gotta put on my saw. I can already hear Ken being like, play faster, but you can't play faster because you have to sit there and snap on the thing. It's like, oh, it's not going in. Wait a second.
From an anime perspective, these would be a lot of fun to use. To have something interchangeable like this. I'm just interested to see. I'm sure they'll have like a brief segment of rules in the box explaining how it works, because do you have to put all cards at the beginning of the game saying that I might use this one eventually? I wonder how that'll work with.
Well, there's none of the cards specifically say that you can do it mid game, so I presume that you just
an order marker.
Yeah, so when you build an army, like you're gonna say that you're gonna take 2 Ghastblades, you're gonna take 3 squads of Reavers.
Okay.
Right? So, like, you should already have those characters already pre-prepped with their arms already attached. And I love the way that they've constructed the hit marker just to show every single variation of the Reaver with the Ghastblade arm. It is genius. It looks so clean. And I hope it's not too small for people. Because on the big screen it looks big, but in the card itself, I hope it's not too small where people are like, what does that say? Is it red or not?
And the thing, I think we're going to close because we're coming to 10 minutes now. But I think the thing mostly, I hope that these interlock and disconnect easily, and there isn't, you know, any huge problems with that, because, you know, stuff starts
Sure.
falling off, and then you're you know, bothered with trying to connect and reconnect stuff while you should be in the middle of the game. So that's the only issue I see. Hopefully, manufacturer wise, they already know what they're doing with that. We'll see when we get to it. But that's taking a look at Necrotech Ghastblade.